Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Very Biased Opinions. This is match day 22 of the League One, and we are doing predictions. I would like to state that I have not looked at a single result from last week, but yet again I've beaten Ian. He's down 13-5 overall. He is scum, the dirt beneath my boots. He has nothing to offer, and I don't care about him at all. But without further ado, gilding the lily or hot dogging the buttress, it's Gillingham versus the MK Dons.
Don't forget to click on those timestamps. Tom forgot to mention it in all the bashing of me. If you want to click ahead to future games, just click on the timestamps in the description. MK Dons, I really don't want to talk about them. What
was the result, Ian? How'd they do?
Oh, they beat Oxford 1-0, and fair play to them for beating them as well. It wasn't a lucky result. They deserved to win. Carl Robinson said Oxford deserved a draw at best. They were really poor in the game. Gillingham have been on a decent run lately. They seem to play their better football at home, and I'm going to back them in this one. Screw you, MK Dons, for beating my beloved Oxford. Gillingham to win 2-0.
Well, Ian, because you've gone 2-0, I'll go 3-1 to Gillingham. It's definitely going to be a 2-goal advantage. They're definitely going to win. MK Dons are garbage. How your terrible, terrible bloody yellows lost that game, I don't know. But that's all right. Ian, what's the next match?
Blackpool versus Shrewsbury or Shrewsbury Town.
Now, I believe Blackpool are one of the reasons I won last week, because they got a draw. No, they beat Ipswich, didn't they? 2-1.
No.
No? What'd they do?
This is it, folks, isn't it? This is how I'm losing 13-6 to this clown. He's got Blackpool confused with Bristol Rovers.
Oh, that's true. That's true. How did this go for both teams last week? No, don't worry about it.
Let's skip over that.
Shrewsbury got a last-minute winner against Coventry. Blackpool, I feel like, drew 1-1, but I'm going to go with Blackpool to beat Shrewsbury. They're not that good. I think that's probably a lucky result against the Cov, although the Cov are just on a downward spiral right now. Blackpool 2, Shrewsbury 1.
Shrewsbury's brand of anti-football did get a win over your dad's beloved Sky Blues. That's mainly because Coventry are a bit of a terrible side and love to shoot themselves in the foot more than anything else. This Blackpool side is very entertaining and full of goals, so I think they will get a couple, and Shrewsbury won't get any. 2-0 Blackpool.
Bolton Wanderers versus Southend United.
Well, this is a game both sides will be looking at and saying it is really must win. Both sides, I think, got points in the last one, which is a real rare occurrence for Southend especially. Although they again were in the lead and shot themselves in the foot, you have to think Bolton want to win this one, and I'm going to say Bolton will win it. It's going to be scrappy and tight and horrible. 1-0 win to the Trotters.
Yeah, I'm just going to match that score. Southend are garbage, and I think this is going to further enhance the fact that they are garbage and there's nothing Sol Campbell can do. Bolton, I just get the sneaking suspicion they're going to stay up. So Bolton 1, Southend 0.
Really, look, it's it really went against them last weekend. A lot of sides won. It looks even further apart to them, but they do have games in hand. Oh no, Tom, who are you going to pick in this one? Bristol Rovers versus Peterborough?
Well, I tell you what, the Bristol Rovers car factory was in full swing last week when they drove rampant over Ipswich. Their cars were running down the lanes, mowing over old ladies and hitting children in strollers, but they're coming up against the highest scorers in Britain right now in Peterborough United. This team cannot stop scoring. I'm pretty sure they had a 1-0 draw last week, but let's not get into that right now. What we really need to get into here is that Ivan Toney is a god, and flanked by his two messers, Madison and something else, they're going to get 3 goals here. Bristol Rovers are going to get 2 goals here, and Peterborough will run out 3-2 winners.
It could be something crazy like that, couldn't it? I'm just going to say it will be a draw. High scoring again. You've touched on how good both these sides are. It's going to be 2-2.
Burton Albion versus Ian's favourite side, Rochdale.
They weren't in action last weekend, much to my disappointment. But they are back this time, playing against Nigel Clough's Burton Albion side, who very much blow hot and cold. You never really know what to expect from them. It's been quite tough, despite a good result in their last game. It has been quite tough for Rochdale lately, and I think Burton will win. I think it'll be, as much as it pains me to say it, Thomas, Burton 2, Rochdale 0.
Well, I know it pains you to say it, but I'm actually going to go 1-0. I rate Burton, they had a good result, but they do really blow hot and cold, and I think they're going to make hard work of this game.
Woo! Coventry City versus Lincoln City.
I mean,
two cities.
Could you ask for a more beautiful city to play a worse city? Lincoln City, the scum of the earth, where everything goes to die.
Ironically playing in Birmingham City.
It's 3 awful places, let's be honest. It's 3 places no one wants to be. Coventry's run has been absolutely diabolical. Lincoln got a valuable 1-1 draw last week. Am I right?
Just keep pulling these results out of a hat, Thomas. They're marvellous.
only way I can't not back Cov, so I'll back Cov to beat Lincoln City 2-0.
Coming to you from a parallel universe where any of these results could possibly happen. I don't know where you got this draw from, because Lincoln have actually won 2 games in a row now and have started to get a bit of momentum under Michael Appleton finally. I can't back this Coventry City side just mainly because you love them so much, and Lincoln is just a phenomenal place, and they are going to make it 3 wins in a row, the best result of Michael Appleton's tenure so far. It is going to be 1-0 to Lincoln. Okay, folks, we're just going to have a little break now, and we're just going to say that if you like this video, please give it a big old like. I'd love to get 50 likes on this video. It helps us so much on the battle to get views on YouTube. And also consider subscribing to the channel. If you subscribe, make sure you hit that notify bell. We want to get 1,000 subs before Christmas Day hits. We're very, very close. Please make our dreams a reality. And as always, this video is in association with Grandstand Betters. Do you know, if you went over to Grandstand Betters website and followed their tips, you'd be something like £200 up over the course of a year. So what are you waiting for? Get over to Grandstand Betters and win yourself some money. And without further ado, let's get back to predictions with Doncaster Rovers versus Accrington Stanley.
Absolute anarchy here. I have no idea how either of these teams did, but I'm pretty sure the Bells lost, and I'm pretty sure Stanley won. Unfortunately, I can't go against my Bells. They're a beautiful team of lovely human beings that they deserve the best from life, and I'm going to pull for them in this 1-0.
Well, talking of results of the weekend, Accrington beat Pompey 4-1. And talk about bad results, Doncaster, I think, got a draw against Southend. So very, very conflicting for both sides last weekend. Accrington away from home, do you think they're going to get something? Yeah, I think they will. I think this is going to be another draw, 1-1.
Pompey versus Ipswich Town.
Again, you would say this is a game that leaps off the page of being a standout game for League One. Both these sides think they should be playing at a higher level. Ipswich have just gone off the boil a bit lately. They've had a couple of poor results and they're letting Wycombe get too far ahead. Portsmouth were on a good unbeaten run but had that bad defeat to Accrington. Pompey are going to win this. Pompey are going to win. They're going to win by 2-1.
Wow, Ian backing Pompey. It is a dark, dark day in hell today. I've got Ipswich to win this. They are going to finally catch down those thieves from, I don't know, is it the A40? Are they up the A40? I don't know. Ipswich to win 2-1.
Mate, what are you talking about?
Wycombe are above them in the table. It's the A40 from where I live right now. I don't know.
Anyway, from madness coming from Tom to a side that nobody wants to talk about. It's not you, Rotherham. I've got no problem. It's bloody Fleetwood Town.
I'm so glad that their form has finally dropped and they're out the playoff places. It's what the world needs. No Joey Barton in the playoffs. I mean, honestly, no Joey Barton in the playoffs because it's not safe for anybody else if Joey Barton's in the playoffs. Like, can you imagine him hopped up on playoff football, nighttime, lights are on? He's gonna stab someone. He's going to walk through the freaking tunnel, and a man is going to be found dead later on. And everyone's going to have seen it, and no one's going to say a thing.
Not guilty, Your Honour.
I got Rotherham to win this because anybody should win over Fleetwood Town. 2-1.
Please, Rotherham, please. I know your home form has been really poor, but please get a win against Fleetwood. You say their away form's not been great either. I really want and hope Rotherham win this, and it is going to be 3-1 to Rotherham.
Tranmere Rovers versus AFC Wimbledon.
Well, scraping the barrel here, folks. I don't expect this one to be a classic by any stretch. Tranmere were one of the sides down the bottom that actually didn't get a win. I think AFC Wimbledon did pick up some points. This one's got turgid draw written all over it, really, hasn't it? I'm going to say, I'm sorry, I always pick Tranmere to draw 0-0, but I'm going it again. 0-0 draw.
Yeah, Tranmere are literal garbage. Like, they're garbage. And I agree with 0-0, but we're trying to separate some scores every now and then. So I'm going to go 1-0 to Wimbledon. But honestly, like,
very harsh this Tranmere, Tom. You're really harsh on them.
If you can avoid this match and you're in Liverpool, do. If you can avoid this match in Wimbledon, do. In fact, don't watch this. Watch anything else.
Well, what else is there to do in Wimbledon other than watch football?
Watch MK Dons.
Finally, we've got down to the bottom of the list, and we've got to which is undoubtedly the main event.
Oxford United versus league-leading Wycombe Wanderers.
It's a game I have been dreading, and the game I've been dreading, especially after last weekend's disappointing loss to MK Dons. You can see my thoughts on that game up by clicking on the link right up there. Yes, the unbeaten run came to an end. There was no excuses or anything like that. We were just really, really poor against a poor Wimbledon MK Dons side, and we got turned over. Now we've got to play Man City on Wednesday, which is a game we will be going to. And you can see a very special episode of the Very Biased Opinions coming up this week on that one. I'm just fearing what Man City could do to us. And then we've got to play Wycombe, and Wycombe have been really good, as much as it pains me to say it. But I am hoping to get a reaction from the Oxford players after the poor result from last weekend. We'll maybe get some players back as well. And there will be a big sellout crowd. So you would expect Oxford to play a bit better. And we actually have got a pretty good record against Wycombe of late as well. So I think Oxford will steal it late with a screamer of a goal from Joss Ruffles, just like we did last season.
That's
Oxford 2, Wycombe Wanderers 1.
Yeah, I mean, what a match. What an exciting game to play. Is Baptiste playing?
He'll be around the squad. I'm not sure if he's going to start.
Without Baptiste, I can't see this Oxford United team getting anything, as he is the glue, the scarf, the Maradona, the everything that holds it together. He's what keeps them warm at night. He's what gets them going in the morning. And if he's not there, I can't see this Oxford United team beating Wycombe Wanderers. I drank the Kool-Aid. I backed them for 2 straight games, and for 2 straight games, the result has not gone my way. And as such, I shall not back them again, not against league-leading Wycombe Wanderers. Hear me, Matt Uranka. I am on your side for the first time in months. Wycombe Wanderers to beat Oxford United 2-0.
Okay, that will definitely do it. We don't want any more of that for League One predictions for this round. If you like the video, please give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel as well. And also go and check out Grandstand Betters to win yourself some money. Thomas, do we have anything else to add?
Go away. No, if you're looking for detailed football analysis, probably in the wrong place.